less 100.
We're at Players at Goodwood. It's a very relaxed show, diverse show of all sorts of things, modified, tuning. The quality of cars is amazing. The diversity of everything is pretty spectacular. I think it's just the heritage of the actual, place where we are. I think that really helps. The buildings around it gives it a, really good vibe. From a KW point of view, you're able to get our street products on there. That's probably the larger part of the show, but we're also able to demonstrate on track what some of our competition stuff can do and some of our track-based products can do. So perfect for KW.
So we started Players 17 years ago. We actually was going to basically do a gumball type event, and then we decided, no, that's not really, we could never compete with those guys, they were on another level. So we just decided to put on a show in a couple of hangars in Essex. And I kind of wanted to make it, dare I say, elitist. I wanted it to feel exclusive. At the time, no one made you apply to go to a car show. We did that, and that was our whole philosophy. Honestly, I have to like it for it to get in, and it can be anything. I mean, we've got people from all over Europe. There's guys even shipping cars from the US. And I just think people almost treat it like a bit of a sort of holiday. They're coming down, it's a lovely part of the country. And yeah, fortunately, we get the weather. So yeah, we've been lucky.
So we've got a selection of cars here today. It's got the 997, which has got our Variant 3 technology, fast road kit. That moves us up to the 991. That's using our new R&D PSM kit, which is works with the electronic dampers in the car, so you can push the button and all the electronics make the damper function. Then we move on to the Golf, which is DDC. Again, it's another electronic damper. As most cars these days are working with electronic dampers. That again allows you to utilize the Volkswagen software, where they're able to actually configure the dampers, from 0 to 100 and everything in between. And then our latest product is the BMW M2, which is our Variant 4. This is a step up from our Variant 3, which allows you to be able to adjust the high speed and low speed bump forces, which is really important for getting that perfect setup on the road. So we've got the GT4 here today, which is, out the box, a great track day car. We've made a few upgrades to it, so we're running our three-way competition upside down dampers. So that allows us to adjust rebounds and high speed and low speed compression. And that allows us to be able to dial out a lot of the bumps and show, the best of our technology. We've got some Michelin Cup 2s, and we've got the cup brakes on it. And that's all that's been done to that car. That's enough for us to show how our suspension performs on track. I mean, if you followed, KW from the past, we were probably, always underpowered with our cars. We had the Audi S1. Which was a little car, but we were able to show that with a small power you're able to be fast in the corners. And again, GT4 underpowered to modern cars, or most cars here, you'll see that with our driver in the car, he's able to brake a lot later and get a lot more corner speed.
I think it's important for us to be, as a company, to be able to meet and talk to our customers, the end users, the people using our product on a daily basis. And they have questions. One of them, the most asked questions is adjustment. How do I adjust my damper? Everybody's need is individual. Some people like a firmer ride, some people like a softer ride. I think it's important for the customer to understand themselves how to adjust the valve. We deliver the kit in a basic setting. The dealers might have also their setting, but it's still, when they leave, it's still individual. They might want it a bit softer or a bit harder. So I think that explaining how simple it is to adjust those valves and making sure they don't get lost, and that's a lot of their concern. I might adjust it, how do I get back? There is always a basic setting in the instructions you can get back to straight away. So reassuring the customer how to set their dampers up, and that's, I think, really important to ask those questions and speak to those customers, and they benefit from that.
The thing I love about KW is they kind of cover everything. If you just look at what I do, I've got a time attack car that they've built suspension for. I've got a 964 that they've built suspension for. And then all of my VWs, which are pure show cars, everything's on KW. They cover everything you could possibly ever need, from track to just looking cool.
Favourite car walking around at the show? You know, there's a lot of really nice cars. You know, my heritage is old Mark 1 Golfs, Mark 2 Golfs. You know, love them. There's loads here, and they're at amazing high level. You know, as I've got older, I've progressed onto Porsche, and there is a Porsche here from the US. You know, it's a backdate 964. Just amazing. I love the colour, love the way it looks. I would guess that's my favourite car.